Emma Harvey checking in. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be something a little bit different than what I've done before. I will be talking about a topic that I actually don't really know a lot about, which is basically self-love. So my whole... Why do I look so ugly in this? So basically my whole childhood, my teenage years and still now, I have had trouble accepting and being okay with like the colour of my skin, basically, just how pale I am. I've had a lot of trouble when I was younger. I would get bullied quite a lot about the colour of my skin. Not really bullied, more like I guess picked on, people sort of stating the obvious, picking on like my insecurities, and they didn't really know, I guess, but like inside it sort of hurt. A lot of people would just like, they would say, wow, like you're really pale, obviously, and just like they would call me Casper or Snow White or like a ghost, things like that, which then obviously stuck in my head and then caused me to hate the colour of my skin. So lately I've been having a lot of trouble with accepting the way I look. So from primary school and then also in high school, being told constantly that I am pale and that I'm extremely white, and just people just constantly aware of it, making me aware of it, has kind of stuck in my head and made me so self-aware of this problem of being pale to some, and it has made me feel very uncomfortable and conscious of what I look like. So when I was in high school, I discovered gradual tan, which is basically just like a tinted moisturizer which would then slowly tan your skin throughout the day. I used that for quite a while. I used it for basically a year. Someone said to me, why don't you just fake tan? So I was like, oh, what is this fake tan sort of thing? So then I found it, and I would just fake tan basically my legs, because my legs were obviously the part that people saw the most, and my arms. And back then I also was quite chubby, but that's a story for another day. So being pale and chubby at the same time obviously has nothing going for your self-confidence. So yeah, I would fake tan. So basically from when I was, I would say maybe 16, 17 to now, I have continuously fake tanned to try and hide my pale skin. Unfortunately, the past year, any fake tan that I use is now starting to make me break out in horrible, disgusting rashes all over me. All over my legs, my arms, sometimes my stomach. So that really sucks. So I've gone basically 2 weeks now without wearing fake tan. Yeah, it's probably the longest for a while, during like spring and summer, of not wearing fake tan. I have a massive rash on my leg at the moment, which is thankfully healing now. I have them just small pieces all over my legs and my calves and shins and things like that. I had it all up my arm, and I actually had to go home from work one day because it was just so incredibly uncomfortable. Because also I work outside as well, so I work in the heat, and so it was really uncomfortable when I started to sweat and things like that, and it would go into the rash, blah blah blah. Anyway, it would be uncomfortable. So a lot of people would just say like, why don't you just tan outside? I am not fortunate to be able to tan in the sun. Basically I would spend, as I just said, I work outside. I spend 8 hours outside in the sun. My skin just burns. So spending 8 hours out in the sun trying to tan is going to be completely pointless to me. I I just burn, and then I just gain a whole pile of freckles. So yeah, everyone also just says, why don't you just embrace it? Why don't you just love your skin? Your skin's beautiful. Some people say my skin's beautiful, and that's awesome. But I've had those people in early days tell me that the color of my skin is not normal. So it's kind of like affected me in my later years. So I don't like my skin. I never will. I don't like how people constantly pick it out and tell me that I am pale. So I know a lot of people would just basically say, embrace it. Just be happy with the skin that you have. It's gorgeous. It's a lot of people say that it's really nice. I sound stupid. A lot of people say just embrace it. You have amazing skin, which in a way I guess I can see that I do, but it's very hard to embrace something that has been drilled into your head that it's not normal and that it's not beautiful. So I really know where I'm going with this now. So basically, I don't really know what this video is really about. I was actually going to do a makeup tutorial on how I do my makeup when I have pale skin, but that's actually something that I'm still learning. I have taught myself how to do makeup when I have tanned skin. All my makeup is basically dedicated to my tan skin, so I have basically nothing that's for my pale skin. So I'm going back to the very start and learning everything that I know all over again. I have to change my foundation, my bronzer, my contour, my concealer, my powder, sometimes even my eyeshadows and my lipsticks, all because of the colour of my skin, which basically sucks. So I guess it's kind of fun because I get to play around with makeup, and that's what I love. So I'm pretty happy with today's makeup because I have no tan on now, and you can't really even tell. So I might even zoom in and just show you. This is my makeup today. This is actually my nude lipstick that I absolutely love when I am tanned, and it's like a brown on me now, but it's usually like pink when I have tan skin. So yeah, anyway, I guess this video is just saying to anyone who has something that they are really self-conscious about, and they don't really know how to love themselves, is that basically just ignore what everyone says, even though it is very hard. Just remember that so basically just remember that you are beautiful and that you don't have to listen to anyone and what they have to say about you. As I said before, I'm still learning on how to do that. There's times in my life where I've absolutely loved myself and I was at my greatest, but now I've been basically, a hurdle's just been like chucked in my road and I have to basically find my way around it. If that's a good way to describe it, I don't really know. But yeah, as I said, I guess it's a blessing in disguise. I get to play around with makeup, which is what I love. And hopefully one day I will be able to tan again. First world problems, I know. But yeah, I don't really know if this video is going to be helpful to anyone. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who are having trouble with loving themselves for a certain reason. Just remember that you're not alone and everyone's going through something. Yeah. Just think before you speak. Don't say something to someone if you think it might hurt their feelings, or You might think that they might be self-conscious about that thing. Basically, sometimes it's okay to keep your opinions to yourself. And yeah, I don't really know. I don't know if this video is going to be good or not, but... And if you're interested in seeing a makeup look without fake tan, I can recreate this, or I can do another one. Yeah, because that's what I'm going to be doing a lot lately, is playing around with makeup with pale skin. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope it was okay. I hope everyone understood what I was trying to say. I hope everyone now knows a little bit more about me, and what I've been going through and what I've gone through in my life. Yeah. Anyway,